Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching, episode
176.
3 plus 3 plus 35 plus 30 plus 5 plus 40 plus 30 plus 15 plus 10 plus 5 is 176 cause math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, friends.
Hope you're all doing well. A special hello, I think, this week to anyone who is either a first responder or in the medical field.
Yes. Thank you for all you do.
You are making a very big sacrifice, and we appreciate it.
We surely do.
Other than that...
Yeah, we have a couple items of old business we need to clear up.
The first one that's not in the notes is for everybody that took an interest in our tree story last week.
Oh, yeah.
My tree guy did come out. Ultimately, I think it was Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And basically he said it's not that bad and let's wait till spring. So... Yay. No money out until March or April.
For us. Win.
So,
yes.
Winning is right. And so, I like dealing with this guy. I was happy to get his advice. We walked all over the property. So, that was fantastic.
Yes.
You have a few old business items.
I surely do. Okay, so 2 things that I either messed up last week or forgot to mention completely. So the first is, if you all remember, Sarah and her advent calendar that she sent me all the way from England.
Right.
And she has an Etsy shop where she is sold out of the advent calendars, but has some awesome designs that she's designed herself. And she has so graciously given all of you amazing viewers a coupon code. And I totally and completely forgot about that last week. Yeah. So, the coupon code is for 10% off of your order. She has a bunch of PDF downloadable charts, which is cool. And the coupon code is JKS10.
There you go.
So, JKS10.
Yeah.
So, I will, again, link her Etsy shop below.
There you go.
So, you can go check out the shop with the coupon code for 10% off your order.
All right.
And then the second order business is, last week, I showed this super cute project bag that I had purchased from Trish at Threads and Twined.
Right.
And unbeknownst to me, because I'm a ding-a-ling, apparently, she does have an Etsy shop where she sells project bags. Mm-hmm. And because there's a little tag on here that Pam, I think, noted last week. And I said, I don't know what that's about. And Trish sent us a message and let us know. Right. So her Etsy shop is called CabinCreekCreationz, I do believe. Mm-hmm. And so I will, again, link her Etsy shop below and where you can pick up some cute project bags. They're incredibly well made. And like,
nice shape, too.
Yes, I like that. And a little pop-out bottle.
Fantastic.
So cute. So, CabinCreekCreationz.
Right.
So,
Creations with a Z on the end.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. All right. So.
Well, we hope you're doing well as can be expected. And just going to make the best of things.
Yes.
So we're offering a pretty lengthy video. We have a lot of haul this week for some strange reason. We just have a lot of haul. Yeah. And we have lots of stitching to show you. Yes, we do. And so if you've just tuned in, just prepare yourself. You might have to break this up in a couple pieces. Just so you know.
Or just do it all in one shot, get it done over with. You know,
hunker down, whatever you want to do.
Right. So the first thing that we like to talk about usually is Stitch Harmony. So Stitch Harmony is our attempt at connecting stitchers together who live locally. So maybe you just moved to a new city, or you have just picked up cross stitch and you want to find a local stitcher to you. We would like to help facilitate that. Right. And, you know, of course, whatever you all are comfortable with in regards to distancing and all of that, but at least get you in contact with someone, and then you can make plans from there. Right. So every week we ask if you are someone who is looking for a stitchy friend to comment on our video using the hashtag #StitchHarmony, all one word, # in front, and give us your name and where you live, and we would be happy to share that information with our audience.
Yeah.
So every week we pick one of those comments to be the Stitch Harmony featured commenter. Right. So this week's Stitch Harmony featured commenter is...
Well, we're going across the pond this week.
Across the pond.
Which I just love. We just finished the latest episode of The Crown. And then after that, we watched Becca at Sambry Stitches interview Mama Loves You.
Yeah.
BG.
Yeah.
Who's on FlossTube. It's fantastic.
Yes.
And she is in the UK as well.
Yeah, so, I could listen to her read the dictionary.
Correct. So, imagine a British accent. This is from the UK. And it is Emma Mitchell. Hi, Emma.
Hello, Emma.
And,
Emma.
Yeah. And this is what she wrote. She said, "Hi, Pam and Steph. Your channel has become my new guilty pleasure. I think I must have commented on the wrong video. Apologies, I am new around here, but I am looking for a stitchy friend. I am based in St. Ives, Cambridgeshire. I'm going to say...
Cambridgeshire.
Yeah.
Cambridgeshire.
People in England know.
Cambridgeshire.
Okay, we struggle a little bit over here.
We do.
Us Yankees. Anyway.
Yes.
St. Ives, Cambridgeshire, in the UK.
Yes.
So how explain how this works?
I would absolutely love to. So the way that it works is if you live in or around within driving distance of St. Ives, Cambridgeshire.
Oh, you did much better than I did.
Thank you very much. I watched a lot of Crown. Okay. And you have room in your stitchy group or are a single stitcher yourself too, and you would like to reach out to Emma, then please comment on this video and say, "Hello, Emma. My name is..." insert name here. Right. I live in and around nearby within driving distance of St. Ives, Cambridgeshire. I just really like saying that like that.
She's really good at it, isn't she?
They're probably all just making total fun of me.
They're probably giggling.
Yes, more than likely. And then it is up to you, Miss Emma, to go through and read the comments on this episode 176, and see if anyone has reached out to you. And then you guys can start a conversation from there, and hopefully...
Right.
A lasting
video chat.
Lasting friendship,
you know,
will come from it.
Let's hope. Yes. One thing that, not to give away Becca's amazing interview with Michelle.
Yes.
But one thing that Michelle said right off the top, that she thinks that Becca is the first other stitcher she's ever talked to
about cross-stitch.
About cross-stitch.
That gets it.
Like,
you know what I mean?
So, isn't that amazing?
So cool.
Because here's a FlossTuber whose channel is blowing up. Mm-hmm. Who does not have an in-person
stitching friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or local stitching friend.
And Emma is right in the same situation. Mm-hmm. So,
yes.
If you are near St. Ives in the UK,
yes,
get in touch
with Emma. Reach out to Emma.
Yeah, reach out to Emma, would you please? All right. And
okay.
Now we have, you know what usually comes next,
yes.
All you regulars.
Right. So we're going to stray a little bit off the path.
Correct.
Because we're going to do just a drop of mail call before we do the next segment.
Right.
So we got a box in the mail.
Right.
And the box package came from Terry.
Right.
And Terry sent us this lovely
beautiful handmade card.
Look at that hot air balloon.
And a hot air balloon besides. I mean,
it's the perfect thing.
Right.
And she said, just a note to tell you that I look forward to your show each week and how much enjoyment you provide. Thank you so very much, Terry.
Yes.
And then inside of this package, which was shaped like this. So long and skinny, right? Was
another package.
Was this tube? And I was like, what?
She sent us cologne.
And I was like, what is this? And then I realized that it says new Fei Huang Kazoo. Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, what?
So then I opened the kazoo. And out came this silver kazoo. Now, not only is this a beautiful kazoo, but she has PPC on it for Pam's pinned comment, which is the next segment. And then on the bottom, just keep stitching. Can you see that?
Yep. Adorable.
That must have taken forever.
I know.
And,
wow, laying out those letters? Holy
yes.
cow.
And so I said, well, I need to show the people. And so now it has a case. We have a case for our kazoo now.
A kazoo case.
A kazoo case. And because
it's time for there you go. Sounds pretty good, huh?
Sounds very good.
Pam's pinned comment.
Pam's
pinned comment comes to us
What is Pam's pinned comment, Pam?
Well, first of all, it comes from Stacy Baumgartner.
Okay, well, that's nice.
So hi, Stacy. Thanks for commenting. She said 6 days ago, she said, wow, Pam, I absolutely love the Lighthouse Needle Minder. And that was on the Cut Through Lighthouse last week, which I have set aside for now.
Yes.
She said, I love the Lighthouse Needle Minder. I don't remember where I got it, people. I'm sorry. I am an avid lighthouse lover and have been to visit 164. That's a lot of lighthouses. Bucket list is to visit one in every state that has one. Well, there are going to be some states, of course, that don't. But
well, yes, of course.
But coastal and Great Lakes and Gulf Coast and all that.
Yeah. Of course.
Love the FlossTube and the entertainment that you and Steph provide. You inspire me all the while, making me laugh. Can't have too much of that for this RN.
Yes.
And that means registered nurse, if you don't know. Thanks again. Well, thank you, Stacy, for hanging in there because
thank you very much.
We had a friend go in for a procedure this past week, and she said the medical staff was in tears. So that is why we did the special hello at the front end. And thank you, Stacy. And my goodness, hang in there. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Along with a lot of other genes I did not get. One of them is the nurse gene.
Yeah,
so I can't even imagine what you folks are going through. So thanks for the wonderful comment, and thanks to all the wonderful people who also left great comments this past week. That has been pinned to the top of all of those wonderful comments.
It surely has.
All right. Let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Okay.
All right. I've had cross-stitch...
itis?
No. I always have cross-stitch itis, Pam. Always. My love for cross-stitch is strong. I've had...
These cats.
There's running... It's race time, apparently. I've worked on a lot of projects, more than I normally do.
What are you trying to say?
Wow. Okay, so... Let me do that one. Okay.
You're taking them out of order?
Yes, Pam. I make the piles. I can decide which way they go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one, I just want to... I showed this last week, and it was so close to being... The border was so close to being done that I wanted to show it before I moved on. So the first one I worked on is Our Lasting Friendship. I am doing, of course, the beautiful sampler on the back, which is called Our Lasting Friendship. We are doing this as a round robin with our group, our Whistle Stop crew group. And I did want to clarify, because I've had some questions, and I had some questions when I posted as well. Right. So how this is, the basis of how this works is that the 9 of us in our Whistle Stop group all have started Our Lasting Friendship.
Right.
There are 9 different pieces of fabric for 9 different stitchers in the Whistle Stop crew.
Different fabrics, different counts.
Yes, different colors, different things. Everyone was obviously given the freedom to do whatever they wanted.
Right.
And we all started them in October, and then we had until the beginning of December the 5th of December to get the outside border done. And then after that, we're going to give them to the next person. They're going to stitch a section, and they have a month to stitch that section. And then we're going to trade them again. And then they have a month to stitch, so on and so forth, till all of the sections are done, and it goes back to the original stitcher.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay. And then the original stitcher will finish whatever is left.
Mm-hmm.
But Katie, hello, Andy. Katie has broken up, she's one of the members of our Whistle Stop crew, she's broken up the sampler into 9 equal parts. So then, that way, right. So, and then one thing is that when we switch, all of us are going to stitch section 1. And then when we switch again, we'll all stitch section 2. So that way, like, you're not stitching 9 section 1s.
Got it.
And I'm not stitching 9 section 2s, or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that way, at the end of the day, we all will have stitched the entire sampler just in 9 different pieces across the board.
Right.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Right.
So for mine, I'm stitching mine on 40 count. It is a color and cotton fabric of the month. I'm not sure what month. And I very quickly, after our video last week, finished the border.
Right.
And I am happy to report
that they met.
And I did not have to frog not one stitch. So,
yep.
I love it. It's so pretty. I'm sorry for the fold lines, but it is what it is. Right. And I absolutely love it. I'm so excited because this whole project was my idea. So, I'm very glad that everyone decided that they wanted to do that with me.
Right.
So,
I'll put it away and you can go on to the next.
Don't mess it up. Okay. And then, so then I kind of got into this mood of like, okay, what other like deadlines do I have to meet? And of course, like by have to meet, they're just goals I've set for myself. They're not like, if I don't do it, I'll die kind of thing. And so the next one, is I started this in October at the Whistle Stop Retreat, which is Year at Hawk-Run Hollow. I started this in October, and my plan is to stitch a block a month all of 2021, and then finish it in December of next year. And so I wanted to get the border on the January block totally done. And I am stitching mine on 40 count sampler gold by Color and Cotton. And using all of the call for needlepoint silks. And so,
another beautiful border.
Another beautiful square.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think there's a part of me that like wants to maybe do the first 3. I'm slightly nervous about like, if all things go to plan next year, the May and June are going to be just absolutely busy months for me.
Right.
So I would like to maybe go over and do the February one, and then do the May and June borders.
Oh, I see. Just to get
those ones in. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's valid.
Thank you, Pam.
That's totally valid.
So it's just kind of, I mean, it's boring, but it is what it is. And there's that.
Okay.
And then after I finished that, I said, okay, well, what else do I have to do? Nothing. So I decided to pull out my latest installment of the BFF SAL. And for those of you that are new here, me and my best friend Kia of Kia B, her and I always like to have a stitch along going. And so our latest stitch along, which we started in October, is Soul Sisters by Plum Street Samplers. And we started this together in October. And I'm stitching mine on 40 count Vintage Pearl Barley by Lakeside. And it's Vintage Pearled Barley. That's how you say it. So this is how much I got done.
Looking great.
So I've got all that blue up there done, and then all the way down the side of the house. And what I would do is I would do one strand of the blue over here, and then I would go like do some words
just to break it up.
Just to break it up, because I was like, this is so much blue. And then
that's such a pretty blue, though.
Thank you. It is deep fennel from Classic Colorworks.
Neat.
So those houses are ginormous. They're huge. So,
but about halfway down,
yeah,
you get to do the ladies.
Yeah, I do. Yes,
the girls.
Yes,
whatever.
The girls. So, I mean, it won't be a huge block of white, thankfully, but
and once you get halfway down, and you've got both houses and the two girls, women, then it's just my goodness, words. All you've got is that little bouquet and those words. Yeah, and boom.
So this is this section is definitely the most stitching,
right?
But I absolutely love the lakeside. I love the colors. It's beautiful. But I got really far on it, and so I was like, well, I don't want Tia to feel pressure because, you know, stitch along should be fun, right?
Absolutely.
So I didn't want her to feel like, oh my gosh, you're so far.
Right.
Because that blue took me a while.
Which kind is she doing hers on?
40s, maybe 46.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay. It's at least 40.
Okay.
And so then I decided I wanted to stitch on something that would be, you know, a little bit in the holiday spirit. So I decided the whip I was working on today.
Oh, yeah.
So far, and will continue to work on for as long as I feel like it, you know? Is the First Day of Christmas sampler from Hello from Liz Matthews. Yeah. And I am stitching the sampler version. And I started this in October when we were at the Stop retreat, and I started in the upper left corner. So I just pulled this out last night and been working mostly on it today. And I'm stitching mine in all of the called for DMC, one strand over 2 on 40 count fog from Picture This Plus.
There you go.
And so that is how much I have.
Lovely. Put it up closer so you can see those greens. Yeah. Beautiful shades of green.
Yeah, they're stunning. And this fabric is really amazing. So I'm really, really, really enjoying it. And so, yeah. And after the video, I'm going to get to put in my first pair. And I'm very excited. This pair over here. This one.
Beautiful.
Very excited.
Yep.
And I, of course, as I have purchased them, I've got the other days of Christmas. And so I said to myself, Stephanie, they're stacking up, okay? You got to get to it.
Yeah.
So, but I have a couple.
Good choice.
Thank you. I have a couple other Christmas things you might see next week. We'll see.
Right.
So those are my whips, Pam. What about you?
Okay, well, this is the May Cottage from I'll Be Home, all in one from Twin Peak Primitives.
Woo.
And I think I was very close to being finished last week.
Yeah, you just had the words and the animals. Remember when you were like,
oh yeah, we were deciding. The twins say these are sheep. I think they look more like llamas.
Yes, llamas. I love llamas.
So, you know, shamans. I don't know.
Shamans.
I don't know.
Just not prepared for shamans.
But anyway, May is done.
So cute.
I love it, love it, love it. It is one of my favorites, and I say that every time I complete one. I'm stitching this on
32 count dirty.
32 count dirty.
Yep.
And
it's from Flag Art.
I've had to maybe change 1 or 2 colors because I want them to show up on this fabric. We do have over 500 people in the Facebook group. If you would like to join us, even just to look, feel free. I'll be home. 2 benign questions to answer.
Yep.
Unless you answer them, I can't let you in.
Yes, so please answer them.
Just to keep the crazies out.
Gimme.
And so that is really a whip because the whole project is.
It is, yes.
Is a finish.
It has.
Will be a finish.
Will be.
So, Then I worked on an old whip that we'll show in a minute. And beside that, I pulled out another whip that is on my Whip Go board. And it is a kit from Riverdrift House in the UK. They have lovely, lovely kits.
Yes.
Very high quality. I think I did sub out the fabric because I think it came with Ada.
It did.
So I found a linen that
because you bought that directly from Riverdrift, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're on Etsy. And I got this because it's called Cornish Folkies, as in Cornwall, as in Poldark, as in Ross and Demelza. And I just had to have this one. It'll probably go on a PBS wall someday in my
yes,
in my
future.
In my future. So I got a lot done on this, and I just said to Steph a minute ago, I will be starting the June cottage for I'll Be Home on Wednesday.
Yep.
And I might do a tandem stitching.
Ooh, tandem.
Because I think I want to keep going on this. And I just love the colors in this. This came with anchor floss. And I really made a lot of really good progress on this, folks.
It's so pretty.
Today, it's basically, this is all one side. The couple is in the middle. So this is everything that's stitched so far. I got in this ship, which I just love.
Yeah, love that ship.
Yesterday. And I also did this bright yellow heart with the red dots on it. I did the barrels, and then I was determined to put in the 5 fish, which I just love.
They're super cute.
So, Cornish Folkies, a.k.a. Ross and Demelza from Poldark, and just having a ball with this. They have quite a variety of samplers.
Yes.
Very similar to this on a wide variety of themes, different parts of the world, different countries.
They even have a Christmas one.
They have a Christmas one. I think they have a cat one. They have a Halloween one.
Do it.
And
they're all so cute.
Go check them out on Etsy. They are fantastic cross-stitch publisher.
They sure are.
Okay. So those are
our whips of the week.
There you go.
That was good. Okay.
And this week, as you may have guessed, I had a big finish. And by big finish, I mean one that has been hanging on for a very, very long time.
It has.
I was inspired to stitch this when I attended the last Mirabilia retreat held in Cincinnati before Leslie moved to Texas. And this was on the brag table, wall, whatever, around the room. It is the Maidens of the Seasons 2, and the way Nora packaged them was winter and spring were in one pack, autumn and winter were in another pack. But the one that inspired me that was on the wall was stitched by a Kim Rasmussen. Maybe some of you Mirabilia devotees know Kim. And it was just winter by herself.
Winter by herself.
I thought she looked quite regal, and I determined to...
That you needed to stitch it.
To go ahead and stitch it.
Yes.
But that goes back several years. I don't think...
I was not
certainly
stitching.
You had not even moved back to Ohio, I don't think, when I kitted this up.
Okay.
But she is done.
She is.
And I am thrilled.
And she's beautiful.
It's on opalescent.
Looking glass.
Looking glass from Appropriately Under the Sea Fabrics.
Yes.
So I hope you can see the sparkle. not only in the beading, but in the fabric as well. But it is what it is.
It's so beautiful.
I will try to get as close as I can. But here she is in total. And I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's gorgeous.
I did not use the silks that were called for. I converted those to DMC. So my whole thread package was DMC, and the I did not use Whisper. I used what do we usually use instead of Whisper? The
No, you used Whisper.
no, I did not. It was the pause it a minute. Okay, I just wanted to share this with you. It called for needle paints floss. So I don't know whether that's silk or not. Needle paints.
No, I think it's cotton.
But I converted it to DMC. So that's what I mentioned before. And then instead of Whisper, anytime I see Whisper, I break out in a cold sweat. So I usually use, again from Rainbow Gallery, Petite Silk Lame braid. You can't see the sparkle, but there is sparkle in it.
Oh yeah, it's quite sparkly.
And it's much easier to deal with.
And this
than
is
Whisper.
SP02.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I think is like not the bright white, but it's like the off white.
It's a little bit off.
Yeah.
Now this is how it's packaged. Like I said, it came with autumn and winter. And the other two seasons came packaged together as well. So I'm just going to give you the
do a slow roll, you know.
The slow roll of
She's so pretty.
Winter Maiden.
And look at all them beads. I love it.
So I know this isn't theatrical, but whatever. This is the director's cut.
So like I'm
all
seeing all, so I'm seeing like all the glitter in here, in this white here.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be all fuzzy.
Yeah, that's all Whisper.
Oh,
and I wasn't going to do that. No way. So she's done.
Yay!
And
congrats, Pam. That's exciting.
I think that we might be talking about framing this one pretty quickly because it's just been hanging fire for so long.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
So anyway, there you go.
Happy finishes, everyone.
So
yay! Here,
anyway,
Pam, give me that.
Well, don't put it anywhere.
Pam.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've been busy stitching.
Yes.
As you can see.
Yes. Okay, so
let's
now
talk
it's
about
time for promotions.
Yes. And we want to talk about our weekly promotional pattern.
Yes.
From
the Twin
Peak Primitives, our friends in the Netherlands.
Yes.
And we kind of went into the vault a little bit this week.
We did. So every week we like to look through their collection and we like to pick one we like that we think that you'll like too. We tell the girls and they say okay, and they make it 20% off for all of our amazing viewers.
For 1 week.
For 1 week. And so this week we decided, given that it is Thanksgiving week, we wanted to do something that was a little bit more on the Thanksgiving theme.
Right.
And so what is the name of this?
The name of this sampler is the Eleanor Ayers' sampler.
Yes.
And just a little bit of a backstory. If you go to find this on their Etsy, you'll see that the model stitch does not include the beautiful border, which is more or less what sold us on this pattern.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's because their model stitcher, Chrissy, wanted to put it in a particular frame, and if she added the border, it wouldn't have fit.
Right.
So we're going to insert a couple of pictures, maybe, or if we can.
Yeah, I can do that.
We'll see. We're going to insert the digital rendering of the design, which includes the border, and then show you the model stitch, which you'll see in the Etsy listing. Right. So this is Eleanor Ayers' sampler inserted here. So isn't that pretty? And it does have a lovely, lovely border, and it does have a Thanksgiving theme.
It surely does.
Thank you, twins. That was a wonderful thing to pick out of your collection.
Yes. And then also we do want to mention that while you are perusing, that you should check out also the Springfield 1817 sampler. The purchase of that sampler will get you potentially a trip to Europe. So next fall we are going over to Europe, and we have a third ticket provided by the twins, all expenses paid. And if you purchase the Springfield 1817 sampler, your name goes on a list, and that list is what we draw from to choose a winner. So if any of that, if the pattern of the week, if the Springfield 1817, if the trip to Europe, any of that sounds enticing to you,
right?
Then there's some ways that you can make those purchases. And so if you would like to get a PDF download of the chart of either the pattern of the week or the Springfield 1817 sampler, then you can do so at Twin Peak Primitive's Etsy shop or their website, both of which are linked below. Or if you'd rather have a hard copy of the chart, that's fine too. However, the only place that you can get a copy of the pattern of the week at a discounted rate is Threads Entwined.
Right.
So, we recommend that you do that. And like Pam said, the pattern of the week is discounted for 1 week. Yeah. So, cool.
Right. Okay. That means it's time for
Mail Call. Okay.
What do we have in the mail today?
Well, we don't have a whole heck of a lot, but that's okay. We got a lovely Thanksgiving card from our friend Ruthie. Look at that fox with that barrel of apples.
Just adorable. Thanks, Ruthie. That was so thoughtful of you.
Sending you a loving wish now that Thanksgiving is here.
Right.
It's so cute.
Adorable.
Love it.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Ruthie. And then, do you want to talk about this a little bit?
Yeah.
While I open it?
The gal who runs MadforMinders on Etsy, which is one of the premier needle minder Etsy sellers.
Yes.
Messaged me about a week ago.
Yeah.
And said she'd love to send along a couple of needle minders and for us to look through and each pick one.
Yeah.
So, her name, I think, is
Erica.
Erica or Evica?
I don't know.
I think it's Evica.
It's hard to know. Do you think it's Evica?
Yeah, I think it is.
So this is...
She's out in California. And if you shop for, if you shop for needle minders, you know MadforMinders.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. For sure.
So we found two, and we let her know.
Yes.
And we are thrilled with the two that we picked.
Yes.
So, this...
Yeah, you show yours, and then I'll show mine.
Well, I want to cover up yours.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
This is the one I picked. Look at this adorable, meaningful needle minder.
Yeah.
And do you know where this is going? Yeah. This is going to be used when I start my New Year's Day Let Freedom Ring from Lila's studio.
Yes.
Is that not appropriate or what?
I mean, let the freedom ring,
really
you know?
big. Look how big it is. It's really big, and it's wooden, and it's flat, and I love it.
Yes, it's perfection.
So, thank you very much.
Yes. And then the one that I got is this Ruth Bader Ginsburg one. Focus. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Fantastic.
And I love it. I don't really have like a project I'm going to put it on quite yet, but it's Ruth, so yeah, I wanted it.
It's Ruth.
Yes. So thank you so much for those. That was really fun.
Very,
nice
very nice.
surprise.
Unsolicited.
Unsolicited, yes. Okay, so let's talk about haul. I have a pile, so why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, the first thing...
We said we had a lot, so everybody just did a drink.
If you want to take a break, this is a good time to do so.
Yes.
We get our Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine in the mail.
Yep.
And ours came this past week.
Sure did.
So we are the proud owners of the latest issue. We have several favorites in here.
We sure do.
One of which is that lovely cardinal from our friend Cecilia
Did
Turner.
I tell you that Lenny already finished it? And
Did she?
And it's a model at Keepsakes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And
there's so much in here always.
Oh my gosh, show them that. Oh my gosh.
This is the Barbara Anna. Those of you who are doing Santa rides,
Santa's trips.
Oh my God, check this out.
So cute.
I mean, it's just chock-a-block full. This is a top drawer cross stitch and needle and punch needle magazine.
It is such a good
high
magazine.
quality. It is high
so
quality.
Good. So, shameless plug, we do have copies of this at Keepsakes, so if you would like to get your hands on a copy of this, if you don't have it already, we do have copies at the shop, so you can get yours that way.
Right. The plan was if we went to Europe this year, that Deb, hi Deb, sorry. That Deb was going to come with, and I hope that when we go in 2021, she's able to join us as well.
Oh my gosh, I hope so.
Deb Yoakum, who puts this absolute gem of a publication together.
Good.
So that is one thing.
You got to keep the pile because I got too much going on.
And then I had to have Stephanie bring this home when it came in. She sent me a text from the shop, and she said, "I'm assuming you want this, right?"
And I think I said need.
I think you need this.
Pretty confident I said need.
So this is Jeanette Douglas, of course, has done it again. And I have done the patriotic sampler. She said to me one day down in Nashville, she said, "Thanks for selling my chart," because her sales went up after I did patriotic. And she's come out with the Canadian version. Canadian patriotic sampler. It is absolutely stunning.
It's beautiful.
And I can tell you from experience that her instructions are perfect, clear, easy to follow, and someone suggested...
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, someone suggested that I hang mine side by side. And
that would be really cool.
I think that is what I will do.
Yeah, that'd
so,
be neat.
Canadian Patriotic Sampler, new from Jeanette Douglas.
Yep, that is new. Show that one next since you got that at Keepsakes too.
Also...
And that's new from...
Silver Creek, Diane Grick. She's done it again, and I have to read you this after I show you the picture because it is going to be so apropos. This is going to be my New Year's Eve start, and it is called Por Favor.
Isn't it the
Diane
cutest?
has a gift with fonts.
Yeah,
she really does. And of course, being the wine drinker that I am, not connoisseur, just drinker.
Yeah.
I had to have this. And then when I read the back, I said, "This is what I'm going to do New Year's Eve." She said, "This sampler was designed and stitched during the early weeks of the COVID-19 pandemic. With stay-at-home orders in place and many liquor stores closed, I thought this would be a fun and lighthearted play on words expressing the sentiment of many weary homebound people. Pour wine, please." So there you go. New from Diane, Silver Creek.
Does she use DMC or... Okay.
It's
a couple, but...
a couple of overdyes,
okay,
and then the rest is DMC.
No, that's fine, because I'll pick those colors up for you tomorrow. 1, 2,
3, 4, 8 or 9 colors. So it's going to be a good, because I think I might be drinking New Year's Eve.
Yeah, something tells me.
So there you go. Love it, love it, love it.
So cute.
And our friend Marissa, MKissaCreations, on Instagram, came out with a real cutie that I had to pick up. It's stitched on PTP Calypso, and it's called... I'm not really hiding anything here.
No.
Marissa's up near where my folks...
she's in South Portland.
Lived. No, she's in Scarborough.
Scarborough, that's right. Yeah.
And it's called Santa Claus, and it's ornament size.
It's so cute.
And I had to get it. Not only is it you know, seafood, beachy, a Cancer, so there's the crab.
Love it.
Had to get it.
So cute.
$4.
I mean, yeah.
$4.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
true.
really. So if you're thinking about ornaments for 2021, this is a real cute one.
Yep.
And then a couple of freebies I'll just mention real quick.
That was not free.
Oh no, this was not free. I don't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't much.
$9.50, I think it was.
Yeah. So, like I said, we were watching
Michelle
on
Mama Loves You
Mama
GB.
Loves You GB.
Yep.
And she showed this. It's from GallianaCrossStitch on Etsy. And it should be, I think, a monochromatic piece. It's called House of Christmas.
But listen to the idea that she had.
So this is what Michelle's idea is.
And I don't know if we'll do this, but I thought it was genius and genius enough to make us run and purchase the chart.
Correct.
And we were a week late, so she had a coupon code, but we missed the coupon code. Right. But it doesn't matter.
No
It's
problem.
so cute.
Right.
So her idea was to stitch the different floors on different pieces of fabric.
Right.
And then finish them into drums that you stack on each other.
Right. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that idea.
Now,
It's so cute.
I'm not so, it's a great idea. I'm not so much of a drum person. But what I was thinking of is maybe doing 1, 2, 3, 4 frames, very diminutive frames, and putting them on the wall just to separate them out a little bit, give it a little bit of dimension.
Cool. I love it.
So anyway,
pretty.
that's from Galliana.
I just want to make sure
And that was not a freebie.
I just want to make sure I spelled it right, that's all.
But we both just loved it. And then someone showed this on Instagram a couple days ago with a finishing idea that I just loved. And this is a freebie from The Primitive Hair. And it's called Christmas Bells. You probably have already taken advantage of this. And her picture, I don't think does it quite the justice it deserves.
No.
She does have her own fabric for it. Mm-hmm. And I think I would maybe stitch it in a different color. But it's Christmas Bells.
It's really pretty.
And the finish involved mounting it on a flat surface and then having a row of half a dozen, 6 or 7 jingle bells hanging down on like velvet ribbon. It was really, really cute. So,
and all you did was you went to the Google and
her website.
Oh, it is her website. Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
her blog or whatever. Or did you just search for it?
It's free. I searched for it, but the pattern actually was on www.ThePrimitiveHare.com.
Oh, okay.
Her website,
which I'll link below.
Right. So,
okay. Was that all your haul there, Pam?
That is my haul.
Okay. Let's talk about mine. So we got our next installment, which I think is our second to last, of our Picture This Plus Fabric of the Month from Crazy Annie Stitchin. So, and for that, we get 2 pieces of 32 count linen from Picture This Plus via Annie. Right. And so we get 2 pieces because 2 stitchers, and she had a color and a neutral option. So the color option this month is, and we get fat quarters, so 32 count fat quarters, is a beautiful color from Picture This Plus that I had never seen before called Lava.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a little bit more rustier in person than it's showing up, but yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. And then the neutral option is a fan favorite, I think. And this is Oaken.
Right.
It's beautiful. If you
always find a use for Oaken.
If you've never stitched on Oaken, I mean,
yeah, it's awesome.
It's beautiful. The modeling is beautiful. It's just, beautiful.
Just kind of perfect.
It is. It's a great neutral to have in your collection.
Right.
It's the second time this video said collection. Okay.
Oh boy.
Next is I got a package from Acorns and Threads. And so I got I get the Acorns and Threads newsletter. I have friends that live in the Pacific Northwest. I work at a needlework shop, so I sign up for newsletters from shops just to see what they're doing, and you know, I know Janine, whatever, all the things. So they were having an open house sale, and they kept saying there was like going to be this big reveal from Paulette Stewart at Plum Street Samplers. And I was like, okay, what is this? I need to stay tuned. And then they finally revealed it. And then they said, call to get your kit. And I was like, where is my phone? Where is my credit card? I need this right now. So, and so many of you wonderful, wonderful humans out there tagged me in Paulette's post, in Acorn's post, and were like, Stephanie, have you seen this? And I was like, I think I might have been third on the list. I don't know. But anyway, I got a call last week that said that my package was out the door. And so the exclusive that I got from Plum Street Samplers, now this is an exclusive to Acorns and Threads. So I will put their contact information below, so you can reach out to Acorns and Threads if this is something that you want. I am assuming that at some point this will be available to the public as a kit, as a chart only. Right. That would be my assumption. I don't know when, though. And I don't have to worry about it because I have it. So this is called Good Company. And, yep, that's a fox sitting in a tree. Now, unbeknownst to me, apparently Paulette and her family had a fox family that lives in their backyard. So that's where the fox inspiration came from. And I was like, oh my gosh, shame. And so in this kit, you get the 36 count vintage country mocha that it's stitched on and all of the lovely threads.
Lovely.
So packaged very nicely. And then, just to make it worth, can you put that over there for me? Just to make it worthwhile, my purchase worthwhile, and because it was their open house, you got 20% off. I also picked up the Heartstring Samplery exclusive. Again, another exclusive just to Acorns and Threads, and this is from Heartstring Samplery. This has been on my list for a while. I've been meaning to call them and get it, and this was the perfect opportunity. And so this is from Heartstring Samplery, and it's called What a Time to Be Alive.
Well, that's hard to see.
Yeah, it is hard to see, but it's really pretty. It's white on light tan, so it's a little tone on tone. If I were to stitch, when I stitched it, I'm not going to do it in this colorway. I'll do it so you can read it a little bit better, but yep. So What a Time to Be Alive from Heartstring Samplery. And then, of course, because I just can't help myself, I also had them throw in a fat quarter of 40 count fabric. And this is a fat quarter of 40 count from R&R in the color Stars Hollow.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous fabric.
Yes. So, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, wait, you put it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for those of you who might be remembering or wondering, so that used up that store tag.
So how it worked is when I called and I talked to them about that. So they have one on file for us now at Acorns. Yeah. So when we make another purchase from Acorns, I just have to say we have a punch card on file.
So there are some holes in the new one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
Okay. And then the next piece of haul is from Brenda Gervais at Country Stitches Online. So this, if you all have been with us for a while, you know that I've been really into her project bag panels that she's sold. So I got one for Coming to America. We both got one for Coming to America. I think I have 2 other ones from her. And then she released a new style. I think it's her 5th style, or panel, I should say. But the bag style is a little bit different, and it is for Winter Rose Manor. So this chart is now available to the general public. So she decided to, along with that public release, to release this panel. So I love this. I think this is absolutely stunning. I'm totally obsessed with it. And so
you had to get that directly from,
and you could only get this directly from Brenda's website,
right,
which is Country Stitches Online, which I'll link below so you don't have to check. But there are 2 options. So there is this one that has the instructions and the fabric panel, of course. And then there's one where you just get the panel.
right.
And so if you've made them before, then you don't need the panel. But because it was a little different style, I got a different package.
Right.
So that's very exciting. I'm very excited about that because I have Winter Rose Manor as a whip. So as soon as that is done, I get to put that project in it.
Right.
Okay, so sticking with the With Thy Needle and Thread theme,
She's moving things around in her pile. Just so you know.
It's one pile from Keepsakes. I'm just pulling the With Thy Needle and Thread items out.
Okay, whatever.
Don't get smart with me, man. Okay, so this one. So these are all our With Thy Needle and Thread order with her new releases came, and I had also some items that I ordered for myself. And so first is the Pink Sparrow sampler. I saw this stitched by Elizabeth Ann, and I immediately put it on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. The colors are just stunning.
Yeah.
So, Pink Sparrow sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread.
Oh yeah, it's just gorgeous.
Yes. And sorry, I want to make sure.
It's big.
Yeah. What's the stitch count?
137 by 169 on 30.
Yeah, so it'll be, well, I mean, the stitch count stays the same.
Yeah, the stitch count stays the same, but the model is
right. Okay, and then as to, okay, I'm waiting for her new releases. Okay, and then this one is it's an oldie but goodie. I'm trying to find a year. 2017. It's only 3 years ago, not that old. Yeah. This is Heart and Hand.
From Brenda.
By Brenda Gervais. And
love that house.
Yes, I love that house.
And the border.
I also, the berries. It reminds me of, again, the border on Santa's trips. Mm-hmm. And I love that so much. Mm-hmm. So, it's so cute. So cute. Mm-hmm. And the fabric, it's just different. I love it. Mm-hmm. And then I got Witch Pumpkin. And I want to do it just like this. Yeah. Like, as a bag with the key. Love everything about it.
Right.
So pretty. Mm-hmm. Witch Pumpkin.
You could actually get the artificial pussy willows.
Oh, could I?
Yeah, sure.
And then, that was from 2012.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely.
And then I got a couple of her new releases. I, of course, already had Winter Rose Manor. So, but then I next got Burr, ... It's Cold Outside.
Super cute.
I really love the checker.
Yeah.
Skirt, apron, dress, whatever that is. Mm-hmm. So cute. And I love the little red birds. They're cute too. Mm-hmm. What fabric is she calling for on that? Vintage Country Mocha. Yep. And then this one, I went back and forth on, if I'm being honest with you. And this is Mr. Marshmallow. So I love hot cocoa, very much so. I love this color of this cup. I love her snowman. It's adorable. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I love it on that fabric. Right. So when I stitch it, I'll probably put it on something more like a Vintage Country Mocha, honestly, and do it on a neutral. But I love that. I think it's bold. So it's really cool. Yes. Super cute. So that is Mr. Marshmallow. Mm-hmm. And I've ordered the button pack. So hopefully we get the button pack soon. Okay. Then from Keepsakes, all of that stuff I got at Keepsakes. And then these are other designers' charts that I got there. So this, of course, is not really a chart, but it came from Needlework Press. Mm-hmm. And this is the 2021 Book of Days from Needlework Press. And if you've never heard of this, it basically is a calendar.
Right, or a planner.
Or planner, yes, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then there's like cute little sayings, like quotes all over it. Return the kindness you receive as far as your ability gives leave. Sampler verse, all the things. Mm-hmm. And then there is a space for you to chart items if you need it. Mm-hmm. And then contacts, web addresses, all that. I got one last year. I didn't use it, if I'm being honest. 2020 threw us all for a loop, okay? Mm-hmm. But what I think I'm going to do in this book is every night before I go to bed, I'm going to write what I stitched on that day. Because I'm the type of person who I have to make X's. Like, there are very few exceptions where I do not cross stitch. Like, when we go to Nashville, I don't cross stitch because I don't have time. So I think it could be interesting to look back on and just
I think so.
I think that'd be cool. And so, then last items that I got, this is new from Erica Michaels, and this is called Hearthside Christmas. And it says, friends for your fireside, a wreath for your door, more pleasure at Christmas than ever before. Contentment and laughter, good times and good cheer, and peace to go with you all through the new year. I love this.
Yeah, I love the verse.
Yes.
It's a good verse for next year when hopefully we'll be in a better situation.
Yes. And then there also is a pillow option that's included, and it says, friends for your fireside, good times, good cheer. And so you can see that on the back.
That's darling. Yeah.
So cute. Love this. And the fabric that she uses, Wren. Cute. Cute. And then from our dear friend Cecilia Turner at Heart and Hand, got 2 of her new releases. First is Oh By Gosh, which is her 2020 ornament. Oh my gosh, by golly.
Yeah, I love it.
So pretty. Love it. And then this is her newest heartwear, pocket round heartwear tart. And it is called Home for the Holidays? Nope, Holiday Home. Wow.
Well, close.
Holiday Home.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Isn't it sweet? I love the little reindeer.
Yep, just darling.
So cute. So, I got that. Okay. Wow.
It's a lot.
That was all my keepsakes stuff. There's been some good new releases out, people.
Yeah.
Okay, dokey. Next is I made a purchase from our dear friend and yours, Annie at Joyfilled Stitcher. She has a D-Stash page on her Instagram.
Yep.
It's Joyfilled D-Stash?
I think so. Joyfilled Stitcher D-Stash, maybe.
Or Joyfilled D-Stash. I don't know.
Not sure.
Go find her. You'll find it.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I saw that she was posting some project bags. Now, I love me some project bags.
Yep.
And I had actually seen her show this in a FlossTube. And she said that she originally bought it from a maker that was in either Stash Unload or Stash Unloading, one of those groups. And these are like so hard to claim because as soon as the maker uploads them, they get claimed because they're stunning.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I would really love one of those because they're unique and pretty. You'll see in a moment. Calm down. And then I saw that she posted it, that Annie posted it on her D-Stash, and I was like, me please! And I got it.
Yeah.
And so this is the project bag I got from Annie, and it came in the mail.
Yeah. Do you know who made it?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't. But this is all quilted. Every square is quilted.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. The back, beautiful. I love the heavy zipper. And then the inside.
Oh, gorgeous. Wow.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, work of art.
Yes, I just love it so much. So thank you to Annie and whoever made this beautiful bag.
Right.
I'm sorry that I don't know. And like, look at this cute little chunk.
The scissors.
So pretty.
It's pretty.
So pretty. Yes. Okay, and then
oh boy,
my last 2 pieces of haul. This is probably 3 weeks, a month ago now. We talked about a Etsy shop that we found and we loved. And I think they had reached out to us and they wanted to send us a couple project bags, and they arrived and we basically just drooled all over them.
Oh,
because they were so beautiful.
Right.
And so since then I follow them on Instagram, I follow them on Etsy, all the things.
That's what you do.
Yep. And Jennifer is her name, and she posted potential fabrics for bags upcoming. And so there's one I have my eye on that I got, and then literally 2 days later she posted another one, and I buy it now.
Yeah.
So I have 2 bags from the TheBrassButtonShop on Etsy.
Right.
I will link them below. She has some Christmas bags up, and her bags are so beautiful. So the first bag,
wait till you see these,
is this. Now, if you've been with us for a while, you know that I love one of my favorite fairy tales for whatever weird reason is Little Riding Hood. I actually have a red hooded sweatshirt, and people call me Little Riding Hood. So, see this? Look at this. Look at this Little Red Riding Hood fabric. Are you dead? Mm-hmm. She is the cutest little red. I love her so much. Red is also my favorite color, so maybe that's it. Comes with a handle.
Yep.
It's just, this wolf is so cute. For a big bad wolf. It's quilted. It's lovely. And then she puts the little button. So cute. So cute.
It's lovely.
Love it so much. I have quite a few Red Riding Hood patterns in my stash. So,
yep.
And then you'll know that, I have a hair mouth, that I said last week, I think, that for as many project bags as we have, I am finding that I don't have enough Christmas and holiday project bags to match up with the number of Christmas and holiday products I have.
Yeah.
And so one of them is going to go in this beautiful bag with this beautiful fabric on it.
I just love that.
And I think that this is an Alexander Henry fabric. I think. I love the art on here. It's so dang cute.
Yeah, it is art.
It's so beautiful. I mean, are you dead? It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And again, with the handle, and it's just so well made, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Right.
So thank you so much to Jennifer and to your gift that you give to this community.
Absolutely.
And if you have not checked out the Brass Button Shop, I cannot recommend them enough.
Yeah.
For real.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
Okay. So that is all of our haul for this week. I love that.
Right. Okay. We have a pretty significant giveaway this week.
Yes.
A while back, I can't tell you when, we crossed 10,000 subscribers. Mm-hmm. And we really spent a lot of time trying to come up with something that was significant enough and meaningful enough to commemorate that milestone. To think that there are 10,000 people who have been moved to subscribe to us is somewhat overwhelming. And
there you
go. It was a while ago, as some of you know, but our good friend Katie,
hi Andy,
I was waiting for it, came up with a great idea. It was when we were over to her house for her birthday.
It was.
And I said, we're just stymied. We just can't think of what would be symbolically significant.
And we wanted to do something different that we hadn't done before.
And without a moment's hesitation, Katie said, here's what you do. You come up with a pattern that is typically you, Pam, and you, Stephanie, and you kit it all up, and no, it doesn't have the number 10 in it or anything like that, but it's all complete.
Yes. So it's a Pam project and a Steph project.
So there's a Pam project and a Steph project, and we'll leave it up to you as to which one you would like to receive.
Yes. I mean, they can enter for both.
You can enter for both.
You can't win both.
You can't win both, but you can enter for both. Mm-hmm. And so I knew immediately. I was so, it was like a load off.
Yeah.
When Katie brought this to our attention and
Absolutely
came up with the idea, and I said, Katie, that's perfect.
Perfect.
So, I knew immediately which pattern I wanted to use. And it is brand new from Teresa Kogut. And it is Lincoln's Eagle. And if that doesn't say Pam to you, I don't know what does.
Pam.
So, you're going to get this chart.
Yep.
You're going to get, and it's going to be what I would stitch it on.
Yeah.
You're going to get enough fabric. I guess we're giving them the fat quarter.
Yeah, so you get a fat quarter of the fabric.
Right.
And then there's a fabric tag on it that it says how much you need to stitch Lincoln's Eagle.
Right. So since I typically stitch on 32, this is 32 count linen, and it is cappuccino from Weeks Dye Works. So that is going to be your fabric, and you've got a full fat quarter of it.
Yep. And then this is the, here, I'll show them this. So this is your paper that you'll get.
Right.
And then, see, it says fabric cut 16 by 13. That's how much you need to stitch Lincoln's Eagle. And then you have the leftovers to do with what you want.
Right. So you're going to get some extra fabric. And you're going to get all the
Call for threads.
Call for threads, which includes Weeks and DMC. So all these beautiful colors.
Yeah.
On this beautiful fabric. And I'm not showing it very well, but it's all going to come to you that way, along with a lovely stitched item that is made by our finisher, Jan, and sold at Keepsakes.
Yep.
And I fell in love with it. I think I've shown this.
Yeah.
And because I was gravitated to it because red, white, and blue.
Right. And it wasn't until you got home that you noticed there was chickens.
No, I did notice before I purchased it.
Oh,
and I still liked it. So it looks like this. In case you weren't watching when I showed it before. It comes like this. It looks like a little pouch, right? And there's Jan's cute little tag. She goes by So Finished by Jan Calvert.
Yep.
So it's got this cute little button loop closure.
Yep.
And the adorable red, white, and blue bunting. Binding. And then when you open it up, you've got a zipper compartment with cute little button on there.
Yes.
So you've got the zipper compartment that is lined in the same fabric there. Then you've got this other section with this cushion. And this is such a nice cushion. And guess what? It's attached with Velcro. So, a great pin keep right there.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
built in.
Yep.
So, it's got chickens on it, but they're patriotic chickens.
They are very patriotic chickens, yes.
Yeah, they are patriotic chickens and roosters.
Patriotic chickens.
So, that is what I am giving away as something that
the Pam project
is more or less the Pam project.
Yeah. Okay, and then for me, the Steph project, I have said this more than once on this channel. One thing that has been probably my favorite part about 2020 has been the friendship that I have grown with Liz Matthews, from Hello from Liz Matthews. And not only like my friendship with her, but like the friendship that me and her and Kia have is the most special thing to me. And so I chose Quaker Snowflakes by Hello from Liz Matthews. And if I was going to stitch it, I would be stitching this version right here. I love the monochromatic of it all here. Love this. Love this. So you get this chart. And then I looked through the 40 count options that we had at the shop.
Because she would stitch it on 40 count.
Yes, so it is 40 count, and you get the same deal. You get a fat quarter fabric, and then the piece of paper that tells you how much you would need to stitch Quaker Snowflakes, and then any potential extra. And this is 40 count vellum from Picture This Plus. It is a fat quarter. It is beautiful. It's got a little bit of a green cast to it, but like a very light green. And then you get 2 different options for silk. So it is monochromatic, and I talked to Liz about this. And so the call for thread is actually a Gloriana in the navy is the called for thread. We did not have any at Keepsakes. It's very hard to find. I couldn't find it anywhere. And so after discussing this with Liz, she was like, it's just basically the darkest navy blue.
Right, midnight blue.
That's not black. And I was like, okay. So I picked out 2 different colors. You are welcome to. I'm going to send them both to you so you can stitch the whole thing in one. You can mix and match. You can just add these silks to your stash and stitch it in purple if you want. I don't care. But this is what I would do. And so one is a navy blue needlepoint silk. And this is number 749.
You're just sending them one skein.
Yeah, because you're just going to use 1 strand.
Oh, so that is enough.
That is enough.
If that's what
yeah,
you
and
like.
because there's also 5 meters, or I think, and there's 8 ply too, so you get way more thread than a normal.
Gotcha.
And then I'm also going to send 5 yards of a Silking Colors number 1064 in Thundercloud. Ooh. So that's a more variegated look if that's something you're into, and so.
Yeah, that'll look awesome. Either one.
Either one would look beautiful on this fabric, I think.
Right.
So, you get the whole bundle, all of that. And then I also have a little pouch made from Jan that I purchased at Keepsakes. And the fabric, if you can't tell, says, what's upside down? Says stitch, 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 stitch with a red button. And then the binding fabric actually has little bobbins on it. And then you undo the button. And very similar to Pam's. It's got the zipper pouch. And this beautiful quiltedness. And then this Velcro. And it's got the stitch fabric on the back. And I think that these were like designed to go over your chair.
Yeah.
Too. So... I mean, you can use them wherever.
Whatever.
Don't matter to me.
Right.
So, like we said, you can win one, or you can only win one, but you can enter for both.
Right.
And this giveaway lasts for 1 week. 1 week
from today, which is the 22nd.
Yes. So the Sunday after Thanksgiving,
right,
2020,
we will draw a winner.
When we will draw a winner.
You have to be a subscriber as well.
Yep, and you have to be 18.
And you have to be 18 so that we can ask for your address.
Yes.
And
so how about we do the thing where we have them make a sentence with 2 words. So you pick a word and I pick a word.
Okay, well, I'll say the word for Pam's has to be eagle.
Yes, I was hoping you would pick eagle. Because my word is snowflake.
Very good.
So, I will search for the word eagle, but you need to also use the word snowflake.
To qualify.
Yes.
You have to use both words.
Wait.
No, wait a minute. No, we don't want to do that.
No. If you want to win Pam's, use eagle. If you want to win mine, say snowflake.
And you can say
And you can
both.
say both. Yeah.
But
so
we're not gonna pull you up and give you both.
Correct.
There you go.
Right.
Right.
So you're not required to have both words.
Right.
But if you want to win Pam's, use eagle. If you want to win mine, use snowflake. So if you want to use both, then that means that you want to win both.
Right.
Right.
All our giveaways only last 1 week. They always, I think they always have, at least in recent time.
Yes.
In modern history.
Modern history.
Of the channel.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the deal. And that is in appreciation for our loyal subscribers.
Yes.
And so
if you're confused by my instructions, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Just read the notes down below, then that'll make more sense. So
right.
You're only required if you want to win one to use the word. I'm not gonna disqualify you.
Right.
I'm gonna pull for both 2 words.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, forget what I said before.
Yes.
About having to use both. You only have to use one.
Correct.
Okay, so
good luck to all of you.
Good luck, and of course, many, many, many thanks.
Yes.
We want to give a shout out to a gal who we I've been following on Instagram for a while.
Yeah, I do.
And she is just starting doing FlossTube. Her name is Rachel Samek.
Yes.
Samek. And she is the mother of not quite 2-year-old
Twins.
Boy triplets.
Jeez,
Triplets. And they're not even 2 yet.
Ooh,
Holy
bless
moly.
you, Rachel.
Rachel has started doing a sort of a life journey sampler, which is awesome.
And she started it back, like, in 2013. I think she said she's been working on it for 7 years.
So it's not just since the boys are born. It's goes farther back than that.
It's amazing.
And it is amazing. Cool. So you need to check her out. She is Tapestree, but the tree is Tree. It'll be linked below.
I think her channel name is just Rachel Samek, and the first FlossTube is Tapestree.
I don't know, but look for it in the description box.
Yes.
Check it out.
Okay.
She goes by
Rachel
Samek on Instagram.
Yes, she sure does.
She does something similar with Insta stories that I do with just beautiful photography, which
her Instagram stories are amazing.
And
okay, it's Tapestree stitching.
Yeah, so it's TAPESTREE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stitching.
And if she's done another one, she's just done it.
Nope, just the one.
Okay, so let's give her some love and encourage her to keep going. She's really quite something.
Yeah, she's amazing.
So
cool.
Our plans have changed a little bit for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
In light of everything that is happening, at least in our area and adjoining states, we will not be going out of town for Thanksgiving. We are sad about it, but we feel like we've made the right decision.
Yes.
So all the shopping has been done, and it will be just the two of us on Thanksgiving Day, which will be lovely.
Yeah.
And you wanted to talk about the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes. So, since plans have changed, I will now be working after Thanksgiving. I usually am not usually, but I didn't last year.
Right.
So I just want to, as kind of the representative of Keepsakes, I wanted to let everyone know what our holiday hours were going to be this week. So Keepsakes will be open for regular hours Monday and Tuesday, which is 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we are closed. The day before Thanksgiving and the day of Thanksgiving. I mean, Keepsakes is always closed on Thursdays, but this is the first time in a long time that Barbara decided to close the Wednesday prior. So we are fully closed the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. The Friday after, we are open 11 to 5. The Saturday after is Shop Small Saturday. Here's the deal. So Saturday is going to be eventful for a couple reasons. One, it's Shop Small, so that is your opportunity to celebrate by supporting all of your favorite small businesses. And we hope that Keepsakes is one of those small businesses you support. However, there's also a global pandemic. So if you come to the shop, there can only be 5 customers in the building at a time, and you must wear a mask. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everything will be 20% off. There are some minor exclusions, like finishing isn't 20%.
In-stock items.
And in-stock items only.
Right.
I will also be hosting our Shop Small live sale. The live sale will be from
10 to
11 on Saturday.
Eastern Time.
Yep. And it's looking like it's probably going to be Christmas stuff.
Cool.
So everything in that live sale is 20% off. You are more than welcome to, if you claim an item, you're more than welcome to kit it up, but it is with in-stock items only. I know that we got a thread order in yesterday, and so we're looking pretty good for floss right now. So hopefully we're good. After the sale, I don't know. But this is also the first Shop Small that Barbara's offered a sale in any way, shape, or form. And so we just wanted to do that too, because this year, I mean, to be completely frank, our customers who we've sent mail order to, and like our local customers who we've sent stuff to, if it weren't for a mail order, we would be looking at a very different situation.
Yeah.
And so the least we can do is say thank you by offering another sale.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited about hosting another live sale. We always have so much fun. It'll be Lenny and I again. So get ready.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So it will be just the 1 hour. And then if we have your information on file, then we ask that you still please call Keepsakes just to make sure that we have your information. And we are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. that day.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
If you have any questions about the Keepsake stuff, follow Keepsakes on Instagram, and you can check out their posts.
Sounds great.
Cool.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. We've got a roasted crock pot that's about ready to come out.
Very excited about it.
And we got to make some mashed potatoes to go with it.
I have to edit this video. Pam's going to make the mashed potatoes.
Yeah. So, anyway, have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you live in the U.S. And happy holiday planning for the rest of you.
And if you are like us and you had to make hard choices to not see loved ones this holiday season, we get it, we understand, and we are feeling for you too.
Absolutely.
So, we love you, and we hope that you make the most out of this Thanksgiving. Pam and I are going to make a bomb pecan pie.
Yes.
And we're going to not get dressed. We're just going to wear sweatpants. And we're going to watch a bunch of stuff on Netflix and stitch.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we will see you back here. Same bat time, same bat channel. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes.
We'll see you in a week.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye.